Imagine you're at the airport, excited for your holiday. You settle into your seat, the engines roar to life, and the plane starts rolling down the runway. Everything feels normal, but then, in an instant, your world shatters. This was the reality for passengers on British Airtours Flight 28M on August 22nd. 1985, as the Boeing 737 accelerated for takeoff from Manchester, a massive bang rocked the aircraft. It wasn't turbulent, it was an engine exploding, sending shrapnel tearing through a wing fuel tank. A river of fire immediately erupted, engulfing the left side of the plane. The pilots, Captain Peter Tarrington and First Officer Brian Love, were heroes. Reacting with incredible speed, they slammed on the brakes and brought the burning jet to a halt. They had successfully aborted the takeoff. They had survived the explosion, but for the 131 passengers inside, a new, more insidious enemy was filling the cabin. Thick, toxic smoke. This situation descended into chaos. The cabin crew fought valiantly to open the doors, but the intense heat had warped the fuselage. The rear exit was completely blocked by the fire. A narrow forward galley door and an overwing exit were the only ways out. Panic set in. In the thick, blinding smoke, passengers struggled to find their way, stumbling over luggage and each other. The aisles became jammed. Firefighters were on the scene in seconds, courageously battling the inferno and spraying foam onto the fuselage to cool it down. They managed to get one of the main doors open, but by then, the smoke had done its terrible work. It was a suffocating, poisonous cloud of cyanide and carbon monoxide released by the burning cabin materials, the seats, the carpets, the wall panels. People were overcome in seconds. In the end, while many escaped, 55 people lost their lives. Tragically, most of them were found near the exits, just feet from safety. They hadn't died from the fire or the explosion, but from smoke inhalation. The investigation that followed was a painful but necessary wake-up call for the entire aviation industry. It revealed critical flaws in aircraft design and emergency procedures. The cabin materials were found to be dangerously flammable, producing lethal fumes. Evacuation routes were too easily blocked. The time given to evacuate was unrealistic. The legacy of Flight 28M is written in the safety features of every modern airliner you fly on today. Fire-resistant seats, floor-level emergency lighting, clearer exit markings, and more effective fire-blocking layers were all direct results of this tragedy. Crew training was overhauled, focusing on realistic crowd control in a panic-filled cabin. The Manchester disaster fundamentally changed how we think about surviving a fire on the ground. So, the next time you board a plane and listen to the safety briefing, remember the 55 lives lost that day. Their sacrifice led to revolutionary changes that have undoubtedly saved countless others. It's a somber reminder that progress in aviation safety is often forged in the crucible of tragedy. Thank you for watching. If you found this story important, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more in-depth looks at moments that changed our world. Stay safe.